What's up guys, Baker Boys here.
Welcome back to another video.
Today we are going to try to see if this Super C will start.
It's been sitting for 2 years, so it's going to be quite a challenge seeing if this will actually start. I'm guessing it'll need a new battery, hopefully nothing more than that because I'm tired of carb work and sediment bowl work, but it possibly may need that, so we'll see what happens.
Tractor, we actually put a belly mower on the last time it was running about 2 years ago. And we are going to need to see if this will start because summer is approaching. As you can see, the grass is turning green. So we are going to see if this will start so we can mow the yards later with it. Now me and Nathan are going to push this out so we can access it a little easier. So this is the tractor. It is a little small, but that's perfect size for what we do with it. And we put this tractor to a lot of good use. Now we've actually got some other farm chores that we have to do, so we'll show you guys that. And later in this video, we will actually show you guys us trying to start this Super C. And if the battery is dead, we could try to pop start it. And if that doesn't work, we know it's probably the carb.
Alrighty, so we gotta move the 4455, and here's gonna be, we're gonna film the startup.
This tractor is unlike any other tractor we have because it is a quad range. Now the 4240 is just a power shift, so I will show you guys the quad range right now. This transmission was basically supposed to replace the power shift because it had so much more selection, because when you were driving the power shift there were gears that were too slow and there were gears that were too fast. So now with the quad range you can actually have a very wide variety, and instead of having 8 gears you basically have 16. So it helps out a lot, especially when you're doing stuff in the fields, because there are times where you go too slow and too fast. So now when I start driving this, it's in neutral right now, park's back here, so I'm gonna put it in B because I want to go in that gear, and you can put it in 1. So you'll pull ahead and see how it shows my speed right there. So when you're actually driving this tractor, it's got a cool feature because you do have to push your clutch in if you would move from gear 1 and 2 to 3 and 4. But when you are just driving it, you can push it from 1 to 2, so it's kind of got a power shift feature, but you have to push in your clutch and stop before you can go to 3, and then when you're in 3 you can actually slide it into 4, so you don't have to push your clutch in then. However, you always have to push your clutch in when you are switching between the different letters. Turn up your throttle right here, and there's your PTO. But now, if I want to put it in essentially 2B, I push my clutch in, I make sure the tractor stopped, and then I can push it into B. And then I can start going again. And say I want to have it in 2C. Then I make sure the tractor stopped, put it in 2C. So what this does is this actually basically makes it so you have 1A, B, C, or D. So there's a low speed, medium faster speed, and a higher speed. So you can actually choose what speed you want to go a lot easier. This tractor has, I think, the most horsepower on our farm, and it's got a really sturdy rear end. So you can actually tune or crank up how much horsepower you want to have in this tractor. It's got all digital fuel, oil pressure, or oil temperature I mean. This tractor is one of the most luxurious tractors we have, and it's got a really good radio, and it's got amazing air conditioning. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The thing I like about this tractor a lot is the reverse. It's got a 1 gear and 2 gear, and you've got these also. But basically, I really like that because most tractors, I find myself that it's way too hard to actually get into a speed for reverse that's good, because a lot of times I'm backing up really slow to try to fit in tight places, and sometimes I'm actually backing up pretty fast to try to hook onto something or other miscellaneous stuff like that. If you want to turn off this tractor, you have to flip your key, but then you have to cut the fuel off to your tractor so it'll shut off. There's only some other tractors, like John Deere especially does that. I know that the 4240 does that, and I think that that might be the only other tractor. Oh, the 560 diesel does it too, but it's kind of unique.
Guys, these are the blocks for the disc, so it doesn't sink into the ground. We're walking right through the fresh garden, but shortcuts. So basically these blocks of wood are under the tongue, just so when the disc is unconnected, it won't sink into the ground, and plus it'll be close to the height it needs to be for the drawbar. So that is the reasoning behind those blocks of wood.
Cool thing I like about this is that it's super easy to get your hydraulic lines out due to this thing. So that's just another reason why this tractor is the best tractor on the farm.
Yep. So he's just going to repeat what he did on that side, and plus you flip the cover over so dirt and debris doesn't get in there and get into your hydraulic fluid.
Your hydraulic lines off to your tractor, these two are a pair, so these two always go in this one. So you got to make sure that these two do not get mixed up with these, or else then you'll have to play with your hydraulics for a long time, and you'll have to figure stuff out, and it'll just be a waste of time. So always make sure that you keep these two together in a separate area than these two. So that was kind of a little rundown and tutorial, I guess, of this tractor. And yeah, it's also got a, I don't know if I told you, but it's got a gigantic turbo up in there. So when you heard me start it, Nathan had the camera. You could probably hear it winding up. Got the 1/2-inch drive right here, and we've got a 1 1/8 inch socket, and on the inside of these is actually all these nuts, and I've just got to tighten all of them down. Well, you guys, as we expected, this tractor will not start. So you push in your clutch, and this is actually your choke over here. You pull that out, but more importantly, this is your starter. Make sure you're in neutral, and you pull this and see nothing's happening. So we've got a very dead battery. So we've got a very dead battery. Sorry. Nathan is actually coming over with my 400, and we are going to try to pop start this, and I'll show you guys how to do that when we're doing it. Ready? Ready? Okay. Are you gonna start? Alright, I'm gonna try it. You're supposed to just let your foot off the clutch, guys, and it should start. But right now it's not starting. me to put it in fourth?
It looks like it's running. Yeah, put the throttle up halfway.
It is. Oh, it's starting good. We got it to start. Well, you guys, we can use this tractor for mowing when it's a better day now. Reverse, we're gonna drive around a little bit. It sounds really good, guys. Oh.
Why did you stall it? You're gonna have to hook it up again.
My bad. Guys, we're going round 2 now. See if we'll start. Yep. She should fire right back up. Hold on. Wasn't too high of a gear, I guess. All right, go. So basically what you gotta do is you gotta put it in gear, get pulled, and then you gotta let your clutch out. And this wheel will lock up and she'll start right up, guys. Sounds really good too. I'm excited to use this year. Put it in first gear, maybe. And now, guys, we're just gonna let it sit here and warm up. Guys, I don't know if you heard me, but right now I'm just letting it sit here. Oh, it's hailing now. I don't know if you guys can see that. Letting it sit here and it's charging the battery while it's running. So I think the battery should be pretty well charged now. So I'm gonna shut it off and I'm gonna go find Nathan. It's freaking hailing now. Guys, sorry if I'm breathing a little loud. I just got out of the rain and hail. I was running. And so, yes, we did get a tractor that was sitting for 2 years to start.
Super C.
Yeah, which is really good.
That's our little kind of handy utility mow around tractor that gets the job done. We're gonna start using it now since Jared's 400 needs engine repair and overhaul. So we're gonna give his tractor a little break and start using Grandpa's Super C, which has been sitting for 2 years, and now it is back in the fleet. Well, guys, this has been Baker Boys. Thank you for watching another video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.